Well, you know what? I'll put a blind cloud down. That's going to help a lot against these stalkers. Still is doing a fantastic job, really keeping these stalkers back, and really makes this base kill a lot easier to get as the yoink gets dodged by the warp prism pickup. I mean, if nothing else, on is putting on a display of micro. Now he yoinks the prism though. Oh, the counter plays from Dark. You can't do the same trick twice.
Oh, that was so amazing on both sides. But yeah, Dark didn't let the same thing happen.
Done terrible things to me as a Starcraft player in the past. But yeah, I think Dark is just ready for round 2 now, and he's like, you're not gonna get that base.
Look,
let's see, the queens are off creep, the Viper's gonna show up as well. This fight is fun, but I think it's kind of okay for the Ultras, as long as they just go towards the left.
The massive amount of queens, then I don't know if they helped or I guess they created a wall. Is what they ended up doing, right? Like, I thought they were going to try and transfuse the lurkers throughout the engagement, but they just ended up being a wall. That kind of helped Cyril, but it also explained, I guess, some of his lackluster...
Parax-ajoituksen. Mä en tiedä, kävikö sillä niin, että se ei tajunnut, että täällä oli kanssa proxyraksi. Se on ehkä mahdollista siinä, jos se on kova pressure tässä turnauspeli alla, mitä tekee, että ei ehkä hiffannut, että se oli proxyraksi kanssa.
Niin, se voi kyllä olla, että Fuzerilla tosiaan on toi toinen raksi ollut mainissa, niin se voi hyvinkin olla, että ei ihan klikannut Enpolla, että nyt niitä on 2 niitä rakseja.
Joo.
Worker counts are about even, and Rogue just got here. He hasn't been on 55 workers this whole time. He just got there. So he hasn't been on about...
Well, let's bring the graph up. Let's do some math. Yeah, I wonder which part did he pull drones on. It's unclear, and he's been recovering ever since. So if he holds all of this without taking serious economic damage, then we got a game. Okay, here comes Spartan. Glaive's not done yet. Down goes the Oracle, bit sloppy on the maneuvering here for parting.
Fuck.
Insane.
So we're going to put our doohickey down here. Look, and then, look, you see? Just by pressing spacebar, you see, I have everything. You know, I could go back to my base. I could go to my barracks. I could do all these things by pressing the hotkeys that I've assigned them to. You get what I'm saying?
So do you have those grouping keys pre-mapped? Or are you doing this as soon as the round starts? Like, are you clicking on it, then hitting your hotkey that's going to be bound to?
Say that again?
So are these hotkeys pre-mapped, or as you're building the units, you're creating them?
Bad news.
Probably should have done that fast.
What's up?
There we go. 39 points for that. Why did I get so many? And why did he only lose 29? Because I lost.
This is why you need creep spread.
He's nuking me. What the fuck, bro? Ah, he nuked himself.
Welcome back to TSL 6, guys. We're going to get into Reynor versus Here Marine. And you know what? Actually, I got some tea during the break, but it's actually a little bitter. So I'm going to go put some sweetener in. Roddy, you take care of things, right?
Okay.
What do you mean bitter?
Oh my goodness! Once he said we had a surprise, I was actually wondering, what is a surprise? Why am I not informed? What the hell are you doing here, man?
What up, Kev? How are you, brother? It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Oh my goodness.
Dude, I want to give a special shout out to the Diamond players who have higher than GM level APM. I don't know what you're doing, but you're doing it very fast. Good job. 360 APM.
Man, I'm a massive fan of Miko. I know he can pull it off every time. So yeah, he's the Nidus operator in PvZ. I know he does it every other game, if not every game in a series. So yeah, I was confident in Miko, honestly.
Yeah, that Warsaw subway, I believe it's called. So, if I think back of EIIII obviously had a pretty strong performance in TSL 5, as he was the one to knock Cero back then down to the lower bracket. And Miko goes on these hot runs every now and then, right? Where he's like, this is my tournament, I'm going to shine, and I'm going to have an epic run. Are you worried, or are you still feeling pretty good about this quarterfinal match?
This is my tournament. It's my time to shine. I'm sorry for Miko, but I'm feeling it, honestly. This one, I'm feeling it. I don't want to jinx it or something, but I'm feeling strong. That's just how I see it. But yeah, I'm going to try my best. I know Miko is built different. He has his builds in his sleeve, and he's pretty weird in ZvZ. So yeah, it's going to be tough, but I'm feeling it.
We've got Terrans here with their barracks, producing siege tanks, gonna push across the map, taking out the Protoss, maybe, unless there are some shield batteries.
Yeah, it's going to be so nice. Spellcast the storm and blink stalkers now.
Yeah.
Put across the map, looking to crush the jaws of the Marines.
That's so good. There you go, there's your redemption, Jay. Hope
You have to sit down in the fucking diner and sit there for like 20 fucking minutes staring at this dude and the dude behind him who has been eating the same burger for 20 minutes, not making any fucking progress, sitting there and you can't see anything. You're just sitting in a fucking diner for 20 fucking minutes, and I skipped half the dialogue because I couldn't stand it, because it was obvious no choice I made was going to matter here anyways, but we're sitting in a fucking like, you can't drive me around the beautiful world, you can't fly me through it, you can't go to some crazy sneaky location, now you got fucking Bob over here, and Bob's fucking burgers, eating a burger, and that's all the scenery I get beside your stupid ass face I've been looking at for 20 minutes. I did not sign up for a visual novel. The only visual novel I have played and enjoyed is I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking dating simulator, which is the best ad I've ever played, and you can find my playthrough on YouTube. But if your storytelling is not better than a fucking KFC advertisement, then you are not the defining game of our generation. And that is my review.
Kozak, no nie, no kozak, po prostu. Nie wierzę, nie wierzę. A nic, Ricardo musi się z tym pogodzić. Brawo, Elazer, 3-0 z Reynorem, jakbyś wygrał Mistrza Świata praktycznie. Szok, niedowierzanie.
Use that gas to get stronger. Oh my god, rip. Oh, I think every single muta there was target fired by a Widow Mine.
Oh my
god.
S in the chat. He's obviously down a little bit in economy, lost a couple bases. This will keep on happening, but Dark still has a ridiculous amount of mutalists. He's got 44 mutalists. He's getting on top of the last remaining corruptors. He's getting on top of the queens. I think there is a spore crawler helping out a little bit, but the Zerglings are going to take care.
Not me, that's you. That's you.
Putain, mais j'arrive pas à sélectionner ce fucking... Mais what the fuck, je clique dessus. What the fuck. J'arrive pas à cliquer dessus. Mais je clique 5 fois dessus. Mais je clique 5 fois dessus. 5 fois et ça clique jamais dessus. C'est fou, c'est fou.
Some vegetable went down my shit. Oops.
And now what he's gonna scout is gonna look extremely suspicious because it looks like a Nidus. There's also no upgrade on the way yet. But what Reynor is actually doing is he's getting overlord speed to drop some queens, because EIIII was making fun of the German taxi with his Warsaw subway. So he's gonna do
oh my god,
a variation of the German taxi in ZvZ, never seen before. It's a premiere.
And what are we calling it? The
there.
Italian
The Italian Vespa.
Vespa, that's what it is. Yes, the Italian Vespa is on the way. You know,
with the, you know, this finger, this one right here. So I was like, you know, I was like clicking like this, right? And my whole hand, like, you know that nerve or whatever that thing is, it started like. So this was a comeback, but then somehow.
Yksi Ghosti lähtee tekemään jotain ninja-tehtävää, siellä on yksi nuke tehty, olisiko sitten tää joku nuketetaan 3. base, jos ei ole 3. basea vai mikä homma, vai onko tää ydinkoe?
No se Ghosti, sillä käy vähän köpelösti, koska Phoenixit lentää niiden sen päälle ja sinne jää, ja siinä huomataan miten 0-0 Phoenixit. Mitä? Mitä tapahtui?
What?
Se ei kuollut.
Okei. Se ei kuollut jo, no mitä?
Teraz Ragnarok będzie próbował wyjaśnić propki, a to cyk vojdrej. Vojdrej to jest taki no trochę wolniejszy Feniks z trochę innym atakiem. Co w zasadzie to w ogóle nie jest Feniks. Ale Mutaliska w miarę przepędzi i da czas i miejsce do zrobienia prawdziwych Feniksów. O, Mutaliski dalej przydatny jak...
I think this is Showtime's moment to shine. He's going for it. I gotta say, the spread on the buy on the left side is good. The tanks are all surrounded by Zealous, which means all of them will go down. I think it was decent, but I don't know if it's good enough.
Yeah, more Zealots coming in. The reinforcements from the Natural might be able to slice it. A couple of Immortals still alive, helping against the Marauders. And yes, the mass amount of charge lots will be able to push this back and force them.
Okay, here we go. Rico is being used, but there's a bunker there, Reapers. This will not get anything done.
Yeah, no way, no way. I mean, you could try and sneak out a probe, a pile on the shield battery. Try and make it work, but it's not.
Oh, he's leaving.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised Bro let him leave.
That
he's
is
clearly
so
gonna win the
funny.
fight.
I have never seen 3 units being recalled into a main to then walk out of the main again.
What? What? Not how you...
Hey guys, I'm Joseph. I created the algorithm, Gloomshot, that made the video that you're watching right now. I didn't do any of the video editing, compilation, or uploading by hand. I actually wrote some code that does all of it for me while I'm sleeping. This might seem like a pretty complex skill, but it's a lot simpler than you think. I'm completely self-taught and believe that if you can play video games, you can write your own automation code. If you're interested in learning this skill, I've created an online course that'll hold your hand through making a bunch of real-world projects, even if you've never coded before. Check it out in the description below.